Want your folks to play these 3 games from the NLA. Daily pick 3 cash flow and play with. You will be supporting sports and culture, nation building and our future. So go out and play, folks, make it a must. You will see what the National Lottery is doing for us. When you play pick 3 cash flow and play with, the NLA will support you all the way.
Starting September 30th, Monday to Friday, these 3 games will be drawn mid-morning, 9:45 a.m., midday, 12:45 p.m., and evenings, 7:45 p.m. The National Lotteries, supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Sunday money day.
For an exhilarating adventure? Then look no further than Ride Excursions and Tours. Get ready to explore the great outdoors like never before with our powerful e-bikes. Discover breathtaking sightseeing tours around the island. Feel the wind in your hair and experience nature in its purest form. Now, whether you're a seasoned rider or a beginner, our e-bikes are perfect for everyone. Call us at 473-422-1011 to book your excursion or visit ridersebikes.com. That's ridersebike.com to reserve your spot. Unleash your adventurous spirit with Ride Excursions and Tours, where every journey becomes an unforgettable adventure.
Right along live, welcome to the ride. Welcome to Monday. Whoa, whoa. Vibe on a Monday. Happy to be here, guys. Guys, you know what I need? I need a vacation. I need a vacation. Lord, I've been going non-stop for a good 6 months, guys. So somebody, please send me somewhere, please. Send me somewhere. Right? Right, Lydia? As you're coming, guys, I want you to share the program and say, I share. Let me big you up. And let me know who's going to send me off on this lovely vacation. I'm waiting. All right? As you could tell, I am back in New York. For a short while, however. And then I have to make my way to the actual workplace. That's Grenada, because, you know, it's like JetBlue. Hey, Karen, how you doing? Yeah, JetBlue know me on a first name basis, which is good. No problem. I have no problem with that. They feel I'm a member of staff, you know, but that's okay. That's all right. We have a good relationship. Lydia, come Canada? Okay, I'll come Canada. Sure, sounds like fun. As long as it's not cold, because I cannot get used to the warm weather. Guys, let me tell you, we have an interesting program lined up for you. Very, very interesting. 10 times plus. Calypso King of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique is here. Scholar is here. And listen, Scholar don't know that, but today we're going to do something that have never been done on television before. It's the first time. Never been done. Scholar don't even know what I'm going to do. It's the first time we're going to do something here, guys, that you have never seen before. And Scholar, you know, is a former teacher. He's now the permanent secretary. So he's have a long list of educational background, right? In the field. He is an educator, right? And he is a prolific writer. He's a Calypsonian extraordinaire, and he's gonna teach you guys a thing or two today, guys. Because as you know, Scholar just won the Independence Crown there in Grenada, the 50th anniversary, very significant milestone. Scholar came in competition and he won that competition this year. Guys, I want all you to share the program and invite every single friend on your timeline to watch this program because it will be very, very interesting. Scholar is live with us today.
I am a messenger, and that's what I'll say to them. Give her some time. She's not yet in her prime. She's only 50. Oh, give her some time. She's not yet in her prime. She just reached half a century. They run them out. They say Grenada is a waste of time. They cast the doubt. They say that the country is in decline. Since 74, and it's like she don't really go nowhere. In fact, they know that she has been in reverse since that day. But I am her son, a devoted one. With me rod and staff, I'm here on her behalf, just to issue a simple message. Exercise some restraint. I want all our children hold some strength. Please hold some strength. Give her some time. She's not yet in her prime. She's only 15. Give her some time.
She's not yet in her prime. She just reached half a century.
She's still young, cause many others who are seniors, they old modern road, they in stagnant mode, man they see in a lot of trouble, financially they are unstable. Before you criticize her, please consider. She faced rebel, bomb blast and burn, sky red and more, couldn't keep her down, them Yankee come, she's still alive, many others would not survive. For all you sing this song, give her some time. She's not yet in her prime, she's only 15. Give her some time,
she's not yet in her prime.
She just reached half a
century.
So just put up your hand and sing this song. Oh, 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 oh. Sing for me, neighbor. The lambest heart, they say that her development is slow. They talk tata, put them in wherever they may go. If Christopher Columbus could come back alive, you see. As he see her, he will recognize her immediately. But they talking trash, they deserve some lash. She is so unique, beautiful and sweet, and she is developing, but it is not a secret. She has somewhere to go, and will admit. So all you sing this song, give her some time. She's not yet in her prime, she's only 15. Oh, oh.
Finley Jeffrey, the scholar. How you doing, my brother?
Very well, thanks. Very well, thanks. How about you?
A day, poke. It's always nice to have this conversation with you, scholar. Talking Calypso, talking about the culture. It's always a great pleasure. How does it look? How does it feel to see this performance that you recently concluded there? How does it feel to look at yourself back?
Yeah, well, I was looking on with keen interest. You know, it's the first time I've seen it. So I know what I did, but to see what I did, you know, is a different thing. Good performance. I mean, you know, see young boy kick up real energy, real energy, man. I mean, but truth is that I felt the performance, and you know, I was kind of, well, not scared, but I was wondering because the first two artists that went on, they came back out and complained about the sound system and they not being able to hear themselves and so on. So I was a bit concerned about it. But by the time I land on the stage and I start doing things, I recognized that the monitors were not very, very loud, not adequately loud, but I could tell that I was catching and hooking with the people. And the truth is that the venue is so intimate, Junior. There's no fence or anything to handbug people. People could come right there and touch your foot if they want. So intimate it was, and I could see them, and the truth is that there were times when I wasn't even hearing the background vocals singing the chorus. I was hearing the crowd singing the chorus.
Right.
So I knew that everything was all right on the ground and in the crowd, and that is what matters when you're in the show and the judging. So I wasn't scared after that.
Yeah, man. We'll get deeper into this particular performance and a lot of other Scholar performance. But I want to go back in history a little bit, Scholar, because I remember Scholar coming out in the days of Voices, and in fact, that in all time, but that's my all time favorite song, Voices. And I used to say, boy, that is real Calypso. I used to want to go to the Calypso 10, but I was much too young and I wasn't allowed. But anyway, I used to love listening to the Calypso. Tell us about getting into Calypso and breaking into the music, Scholar. I don't ever think we touched on that before. Tell us about your introduction into the music.
Well, my introduction to the music started a while because first of all, my father was a Shantwell Shatney. He was kind of the king of the thing. He revolutionized the whole Shatney business, and he was an excellent composer. So I grew up with a composer in the family composing. I saw him composing, knew what he was doing, understood. So by the time I was 9, 8, I started composing myself.
Right.
For the Shatney, started playing Shatney, and so on. Now, Shatney used to have a thing they call a pageant in Sotes every Tuesday. My father used to win this thing every single year. He going thing song for song against Shatney band. He winning. You know who come and stop you? Me. And that time I was 10. I was 10 when I caught it. So from then on, I started writing Calypsos and so on. But by the truth be told, when Specky entered the Calypso arena, I tried to enter as well because I was writing songs and so on. So I tried to enter the Calypso thing as well. Now, the 10th then was Black Roots. The leader was playing Mantis, and playing Mantis was my neighbor. So I spoke to him, and he told me, well, no problem. He told me, tape this song on a little cassette. Those days, they had a little cassette, I tape me like a thing. He told me they have an audition. They will listen to the song and choose. So I did my little thing, I keep praying Mantis. And the Friday, Mantis passed going down, come out to work, and he stopped by me, he called me. He tell me, you get through. Rehearsal starting Monday. By the whole weekend, I can't eat, I can't sleep. I can't watch, I start to get small. I only that I'm thinking about. And I prepare in the Monday to go and practice, medical practice. I said, because we'll go in Mantis. And Marcy Mantis pass. And Mantis called me. Mantis face long and dran. Then I see that I know something wrong. He called me, he say, bye. I have some bad news for you. I said, what it is? See, well, the men say they only want 10 persons in the tent. And you would have be 11.
Ooh.
So, no, I don't understand how I would have be 11 in the first place because everybody else would have be 11 anyway.
Right.
But I guess there was some men that was associated with the 10 for long, so they wrote it and I starting out. So he told me, sad to say, I wouldn't make it. Why I got so disappointed and all that time I thinking to myself, the fact that I couldn't make the cut was because I ain't good enough, for the thing. I had a little notebook full of Calypso that I had written up to that point. I go below the cocoa, I go to my matches and my little kerosene, I catch that a fire. That's it. Never me again in this Calypso thing because me ain't good. And I there and I enjoyed Calypso for years. I'm bad. But I still continue to write. I wrote Calypsos for junior fellas and so on, people don't know, to sing, but never ventured because I tell myself I ain't good. And then 1993 come Braps, and they make an announcement, they say, Independence Calypso competition. Calypsonians sending CD and whatnot. I say, okay, boy, I write a little song. That time I was teaching in McDonald College.
Uh-huh.
At evening when everybody go, I stay back. I tape milk a song with a little tape recorder. You know, in that time now, if you make mistake, you have to go over and over.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it takes some time. It takes some time. And then after I tape the song, boy, I decided, you see what, I will send the song, I will send it. So I didn't want to write my name on the cassette because I tell myself, I ain't good.
Right.
I ain't want nobody to know it's me I do this thing. But the notebook that I had written this, had the song singing in, was a notebook, was a Scholar notebook. That was the brand of the notebook.
Oh.
Scholar. I write that on the notebook. I write that on the cassette. No meaning even bother, you know, because I tell myself I ain't gonna make it anywhere I don't go. So I write Scholar on the cassette.
Right.
I give a fella to drop down in town for me. I completely, Junior, I forget about this thing. And they calling out the list finalists for the thing. And Scholar calling and me don't know it's me. I don't know it's me. Because I can't even remember what I put. But the guy who I gave the cassette, the man remember and the man tell me, boy, congrats and so on. I say, well, congrats for her. The man say, boy, you know, you make the thing. And that is how the journey began. And that same 1993, I won the Independence Calypso. Okay, first time ever on stage.
What was the name of the song?
The name of that time were two songs. They had to sing it. The name of the song that year was what? 19 years. So I used to tell you, it was 19 years of so that was 31 years ago. 19 years
of
was the name of the song. Yeah.
19 years. Wow.
Of Independence. That was the name of the song. And that was it. That was where I take out. By the time I win Independence that year, next year, I don't have to send cassette and thing to go in tent. Men come and beg me to
Nice. So how did you choose, or how did you decide, right, what type of kaiso to sing, right? How did you decide on the kind of tempo or the kind of vibe you would sing? Because some people get into it and they go straight to soca. How did you choose that? You know, that would be kaiso and that would be your style, that would be your mantra.
Well, you have to remember, I started in a time when kaiso was kaiso.
Right, there was no soca.
You know, this kind of thing and that, man, kaiso rule. But you have to also remember that I began really worshiping Praying Mantis. Mantis was the idol at that time.
Right.
And if you think about what Mantis used to sing was slow march.
Yes.
Naturally, I would be a slow march man. And then I loved Chagdos because I was a student of Kaiso. I always tell people, before I jumped into Kaiso, I was a student of Kaiso. I knew Kaiso. Kaiso was my thing. It's only Kaiso I used to study. I remember we used to listen the March Grand thing in our country, St. Vincent and Antigua, all about we putting up with umbrella with spokes and thing on a mango tree and pull FM station to listen Calypso finals all over the place. So I grew up loving the Chagdos and this kind of thing. So naturally, I gravitated to that kind of style.
Nice. I want to go take a trip down memory lane a little bit, right? I want you guys to see this one. This is one of my favorite performances. This one is called Voices. Listen to this. Watch this.
Dan da da dan dan do. From whence it came or what caused its strange beginnings, I am yet to learn. Like an angry giant when tormented, it only becomes more strong. I tell myself not to worry, maybe one day it will go away. But to no avail, it's all in vain, it all becomes worse each day. Am I being severely punished by a phenomenon so strange? Are these tricks of my imagination, or am I mentally deranged? For I can hear these voices from deep inside me, welling from a source unknown. And despite the language barriers, I still seem to understand. Voices, I keep hearing all those, I keep hearing all those, crying out of the wilderness. Oh yes. Whoa. Of the poverty stricken and hopeless. I hear the voice of the teenage mother. This one is her third baby. Another little delinquent mind, a mouth that will go hungry. I hear the voice of a mom and dad as they scream, little girl, you mad. We walking hand in hand with poverty. Your children don't have no dad. In South Africa, Nicaragua, El Salvador, voices for soul. India and China and Libya, I hear voices all you all over. Bam, bam, badang, dang, dang, whoa, whoa, whoa. Dan, 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 do. Whoa, whoa, whoa. A bullet is no respecter of persons, that you know is true. A bomb dropped upon a city cannot display partiality too. It is not programmed to tell the ones who should live and those that must die. So to kill in innocent blood means the crime is many times magnified. Still the bombs they dropped upon Iraq, Hiroshima and Vietnam. Every day we hear about civil wars, power struggles and invasions. And they know fully well it's the lives of innocent people that will be lost. But that day will come when the sinful men will certainly pay the cost. Voices, I keep hearing all those, I keep hearing all those, crying out of the wilderness. Oh yes. Whoa. Of the people living under duress. A little boy roams a desert street, the same street he used to play. Now all around him is destruction from the bombings of yesterday. He looks around at the corpses and finds the woman who gave him birth. His cries of woe seem to say to me, I'm now alone on this earth. Iraq and Iran, Afghanistan, up in Haiti, calling to me in Bosnia and Syria. I hear voices all you all over. Bam, bam.
Skulls, you realize I know this song word for word, right?
Bad that me, boy. Oh God.
That song it snapshot a specific time in my life. I remember it very clearly. That was the time that I started to really formulate my love and really kind of felt that I need to be in media. Around that time, around that particular time. What was the issue? I know songs basically give a snapshot of a particular time frame. What was the issues happening at that particular time frame?
Well, at that time there were many world issues, and the song spoke about them war in Iraq, Hiroshima. That was just when Russia became un-Russianized.
Yeah.
You know? So it was around those kind of era of there were a lot of world issues hitting us. And but Junior, there is also some, you see, all songs sometimes as a Calypsonian you listen to them and there are stories attached to them.
Yes.
So for example, this song, there's a story there. This was the first time in the history of Grenada that foreign judges came to town.
Oh.
It was 1993, and it happened because in the semi-final of the competition, Black Wizard won the semi-finals, and people felt that I should have won, right? And Specky barely make it. In fact, Specky made it last out of the semi-final. So Specky make all kind of kick up, he go in Caribana, he say he don't singing, he what. And so to avoid the confusion, they brought in foreign judges. And Specky came from last in the semi-final and he won the crown with Coming Like a Hurricane. That night, that was my first year, but I learned a valuable lesson. And I always say to folks, I was happy that I didn't win that year, because maybe if I had, I wouldn't have learned that serious lesson. But I learned a valuable lesson that year, that I wasn't good enough and that I had to dig deeper, much deeper. And then Specky came that year with a spike called a surprise box that licked down the place. I mean, I remember that night in the old Queen's Park, I did in the backstage, and it was the first time, because I used to go to Queen's Park all the time to watch the match, right? It was the first time that I felt Queen's Park shaking.
Wow.
When Specky was there, I felt the place actually shake as if there was an earthquake. And I learned a valuable lesson, and after Specky came, he said, oh boy, you're no good, but you must always remember, you must always have a voice in the bag. You must always have a voice in the bag. And true to I never forgot that. And that's why every time from then on, I always have a voice in the bag. Sometimes I sing a totally new song. It was from that. So you see, by sometimes Calypsos bring back, there's always stories attached to it.
Yes. No, I remember that particular year. As I said, I wasn't able to come to the match. I remember listening to it on GBN. Them time there no stream going on. All you could do is listen it. All you could do is listen it. Nice. Scholar, your style has been termed one of the best lyricists, or your writing has been termed as one of the best lyricists, right? You spoke about Chuck Dust. Is there anybody else locally? And when you spoke about Specky and how Specky gave you that good advice, is there anyone else that kind of shaped your perception of the music?
Well, as I said, Praying Mantis, of course, because we live so close and our history in the music was similar. Praying Mantis was also a Shatney, started. So he started, his father actually was a Chantuel, just as my father. So background and so on were very, very similar. Right? And the truth be told, he might have played Shatney for longer than me. I played Shatney for about 3 years, and then I realized my eye lazy, I can't walk all this kind of walk and trap this ladder trap. And so I give it up. And then on top of that, I had an experience at time in Shatney, because in those days, Shatney was Carnival was in February, and I used to have a little Shatney band as a 12-year-old, 13-year-old. We rehearsing and so on, and we used to rehearse up in the pasture. But it so happened that night, when after rehearsing, you're tramping the road, come down. But that night, somebody of bodies pelted some stone on the school. No, it wasn't us. It wasn't the main band. but they told the principal in Shantimel School that it was me. It was my band. That is the most licks I ever get in school in my life. Because I telling the man, it's not me, it's not us. And that man beat me. That man say, because he was cock show. He say
Right.
he get the thing from the good source. And I have to admit that it's me. And that man beat me for the entire day.
Wow.
Every time he beat me, he leaving me go and cool out. When he take me again and he ask me the same question and I say no, he beating me again, you know. And he leaving me go and cool out. So that happened for the entire day. And after that time, I wish I could have told the man, but yes, it's me, because all the man want to hear me say yes, it's me. But I can't say yes, it's me, because it's not me. Not me. So with that experience, I say, nah, I can't make it long. Shot me, get me into trouble. So I kind of give it up after a few years. But then you had, of course, Black Wizard. I mean, Black Wizard was the man. When we go down to the March Gras, we used to back up, we were going to back up Black Wizard or Praying Mantis. Praying Mantis became lackadaisical after some time, because I get it, yes, he gets so much blows. They say, man, this is the man that came all the positions in the March Gras except first. Right? Come second, right down to last. And after some time, Mantis used to just sing and go. So by the time they calling out results, he didn't chant the mess sleeping already, because he got to so we more used to support Black Wizard, and so those were the kind of influences, really. Black Wizard, the Praying Mantis, Chalk Dust from Trinidad, that I really grew up adoring, loving, and trying to pattern myself after.
Nice. Guys, again, we're speaking here with the man himself, Scholar Finley Jeffries. Finley Jeffries just won the competition, the independence competition, but we're getting a little life story, a historical preview of the man himself. Scholar, at one point in time, you were a school teacher, right? And at the same time, you were also an artist, right? And most of the time, people said, "But how do you go on stage and deliver some hard, sometimes it's piquant, but sometimes some hard pounding lyrics, and then at the same time go back into the school and teach school children?" Did you ever find a conflict?
Well, boy, there was a conflict all the time, but not with me. It was always with people. I knew what I was doing. And you see, the truth be told, we all have different roles. Life is a stage, right? You see, just as how the men come in and they're acting, sometimes a man acting as a crook, sometimes he's a star, sometimes he helping the crook, sometimes he helping the star. Different roles that you play. So we play different roles in our life, and I was clear on this. So when I'm a teacher, and a lot of people extrapolated and said, you see, I don't want you to teach my children, it's kind of thing that you're singing there. And then remember, by the truth be told, when you're a political commentator, you draw no favors. Some people either like you or some hate you. You know? Some men don't even know why they hate you. They just hate you because you're seeing under the people in government that they love.
Right.
And so I had to deal with this thing. So a lot of people who had the conflict with me as a teacher had it simply because of politics and the fact that I ventured to mash the cons of the political directorate, see? And so some people hated me, some people said I cannot sing. People used to say this thing openly. But I was always confident in myself and in the fact that I am able to divorce and to separate. So when I'm a teacher, I'm a teacher. And I have enough respect. The children have enough respect for me. I teach, I do what I have to do. But when I'm a Calypsonian, I'm a Calypsonian. When I'm a father, I'm a father.
Right.
You understand? When I'm a brother, I'm a brother. When I'm a anything, I'm a anything.
But was the students able to differentiate the scholar
Yeah,
on stage? And sometimes your lyrics might be provocative. Sometimes it might be so piquant in a way. It might kind of, well, then it was more some you and Beast sometimes used to go on stage and the piquant kind of used to get not vulgar, but the kind of language sometimes. Were the kids ever able to differentiate and separate and say, well, that's the teacher, no, and when he's on stage, then that's the singer.
yeah, man. I always felt so because the truth be told, um, Junior, children always used to say to me every time, because I'm one fella. I'll tell you this. People in my community will tell you that if I interfere with somebody
Right.
or somebody is gunning for me, they killing me easy. Because once you see her coming, you hear a humming somewhere, a buzz be humming, right? But I don't know how that happening, but I'm always humming something. I'm always doing it. And incidentally, for donkeys years, even up to now,
Uh-huh.
when I write calypsos, I don't write them down in notebook and thing. I write them in my head.
I
So I'm
see.
always humming, writing something and so on. And the amount of nice songs that I had, one verse and so on, and I never remember them again, till death do us part, they gone. So the truth be told, children always used to tell me, you always singing something as a teacher, you always pass, but we never hear you sing a song of yours yet. You're always singing other people's songs. Right?
Interesting.
You never sing a song of yours yet. And this is something about me. Is either I hum my songs very low or I sing my songs on a stage. But you will never get me singing one of my songs aloud. Just without performing it or anything. I just don't do that. I just can't do it, you see. And the truth be told, I mean, I seen people like Paula on the live day. That was my student and them. Ask them, any student could tell you that they never somehow drew that inference with me and what I sang. They understood.
Right.
Me as a teacher, I am Mr. Jeffrey.
Right.
But as a Calypsonian, I'm scholar. Scholar is not a teacher.
I hear that.
He's a teacher.
And what about politics now?
Yeah.
Because some people associate you with being that hard pounding social commentator that punked on politics. Now, a lot of people, um, sometimes they say, well, you sometimes sing for the ruling party. But I know differently because I remember time you sang that song against the ruling party, the NDC, and that was like the big tune, the opposition party, and then people played it as a campaign slogan at one point in time. How do you write into how do you balance your politics?
Well, the truth be told, you have to understand where I came from to
Right.
understand this, right? So my old man, my father, is a man who will never put his mouth in bag to speak. He will support you 100% and condemn you if you have to be condemned.
Right.
This is the only man, probably, Shatney and so on. They'll write songs about what happening in the village, and if somebody play the fool, they leg out. My father used to write song about his own self when he play the fool. So I mean, you understand the history and the lineage of where I come from. So I am not one, and I considered myself from time. I'll sing about politics. I don't care, and whoever is there, they are there. Now, the only reason why people would say this about me and ruling party and all this kind of thing is because for 23 or so years of my 30 years that I've been singing is an MP a day. An MP a day.
Uh-huh.
So, of course, I would sing about them more. You see, and I always say to people, when you see NMPites or the government don't like me and blame them. Me and blame them because that's how it is supposed to be. If a politician like a Calypsonian. The Calypsonian already, I think I said that already on the program.
Yeah, true.
So I'm doing the job, you see. So me and bothering about this thing, but I know that all governments that have come into power before, I sing about them.
Right.
So I sing about Breezer. As a matter of fact, in 1995, Judge Breezan came to give a speech in McDonald College graduation. He was a speech man. And Judge Breezan in his speech, when he see me there, you know, before he start his speech, he point me out and he said, "You had caused me to lose the election."
Oh, God.
You know, jokingly, that you had caused me to lose the election. And the funny thing is that, Junior, let me give you a story. Now, in 1995, when I was ponging Breezan and them, now I pong Brafit because Brafit and them is who I meet when I come in it. Brafit. So 1993, prefer to go to hell, all this thing and them was Brafit. So I was ponging Brafit, I pong Breezan, and during those days, Andre Donald, he was an NDC. He was a supporter of the NDCI. So he felt then that I'm an NNP and a ponging NDC for NNP.
Right.
And I remember me and Andre having a conversation, well, a high top, and he telling me that was after Breezan and them lose the election and NNP win with Kit Mitchell. He tell me, 1996, you wouldn't have nothing to sing. You wouldn't have nothing to sing because your government in power now. Mm-hmm. You see how things change, you know? No, Andre is a bad NNP.
About other things too, but we'll keep it. Yes.
But that's how it is. So politics has this kind of swing. But one thing they can't say is that I never sing on NDC. So I sing on Breezan and them. And then in 1996, lo and behold, the same me say I can't sing on NNP. As 1996, NNP start to get it. Alright? And then NNP get it for all the time. And then Tillman and them come in government. And for the 4 years, Tillman stay. For the 4 years, I sing on Tillman.
Yes. Nah, seriously,
Yeah.
you did.
One Tom dance, all you really have heart. I can defend you. For the 4 years.
Yeah.
I sing on Tillman.
I want to play a piece of that one because I don't know if people ever heard that One Tom song. Let me see if I could pull it up. Hold on. All right, hold on. I want to play that song because a lot of people don't even know that song. Let me play this back, guys. This is One Tom Scholar in case you never heard it before.
This is boys, the big when they see the music and bringing it out of the world and knock down the rest. But I have a therapy I'm willing to share. Anytime the pressure get too much to bear, I have a new dance, it is the formula. Once you do it, I know you must feel better. So give me a minute or two, let me explain the dance to you. Just a simple demonstration, it is very easy to learn. Put your hand in the air like this, close your finger and make a fist. Let go your tongue, put it in the air. Wave it like you ain't care. Anytime you see them MP, do it for them to see. And if they ask you what that means, tell them the dance you do it is one tom, one tom. I want all you to take a chance. Show them the one tom dance, one tom, one tom. Put your thumb up and then balance. Show them the one tom dance. If you hardly don't see MP, anytime you check him, he busy. Peter David is flying. Some people cannot see him. Gilbert we realize, like young people they nice. Some of them are passing away. They forget to put them up there. Put it up, put up your thumb. Put it up, put up your thumb. If they treating us like this, one thumb for Qualis.
So Scala, so that was during NNP, Tillman Thomas.
That was during Tillman Thomas, and I could remember very clearly Junior, when NNP won the election in 2013, all them chalk and them had go down to celebrate. That the song they playing going down the road, the song pong it. Those days, that time, there was no problem with me. So see that's the whole thing. Once I know that in my conscience what I'm doing is okay, then I'm good with that. And once it satisfies me, I'm okay with that. You see, people have short memories, and on top of, let me just say this now. This independence thing, and I'll come back to the independence thing.
Yeah.
Let's take the independence thing, for example. Now, there was this hue and cry. Rootsman Kelly ended up on your program for a couple times, crying about leaving out of the independence thing and so on and so forth.
Crying, not fear that he wasn't crying.
Well, not crying, but he voiced his concern and the fact that he had an issue with it and so on.
Right.
And the truth be told, and he felt that it was because of politics, right? No, I'm not saying that maybe it's not. I don't know what the problem is. But the truth be told, and you'll learn some things here tonight, than you and your viewers that you never learned.
Uh-huh.
You see, the truth be told is that I was left out of, at the CD stage of this same independence competition 3 times.
Really?
Yeah. Me ain't make no talk about it. In fact, I was so happy that nobody don't know. So I keep myself quiet and me ain't say nothing. But 3 times I got left out of the competition as a matter of fact. I mean, Rootsman and Jamu is partners. So the first time I got left out was 1999 when Akima won the crown. I got left out that year. And the people who judged, as far as because I was told that by when I think I inquired, well, what going on? Victor Antoine tell me he judged, Jamu judge, and some other person that I can't remember. He told me that. That's a dead man relating to me. That he judged, Jamu judged thing. And their thing was, but you see this thing, independence thing, don't come here with your politics thing. We're not continuing that. And I take me thing cool and easy. I be myself, And then there were 2 years that Young Song won the crown. Those 2 years, there were 2 years. Once he won it in the Trade Center, once he won it in Sotes. That 2 years, too, I got left out at the thing. As a matter of fact, one of the years that I got left out, the same song that I got left out with, I sing it in Calypso competition, and I come second one of the years. So politics has always been there has always been this thing over this politics thing, and as a Calypsonian, sometimes you suffer when you're seeing heavy politics, but it is something that you have to understand and take in stride, I won't go quarreling about these things. I mean, so much things have happened to me. I don't even want to speak about them. I mean, 1996, stupid jackass me. I had a scholarship actually sewn up. To go and study that I'm young and I think so. Maybe things just happen for a purpose, you see. And by now I might have been a doctor somewhere in the hospital seeing trouble because I always wanted to go and study medicine. My thing was to be doctor, and I secured a scholarship. And I sang a song called Dotishness.
Yeah.
And the scholarship was revoked.
Oh, wow.
The scholarship was revoked. You see, I tell you, we'll learn a lot of things here tonight that you never knew, and a lot of people don't know. The scholarship was revoked because I did now remember coming from that. They felt in 1995 I was an NLP, and I sing with Dotishness August,
Uh-huh.
I had to leave to go, I think it was October, to take up my thing. And then I get the call saying, boy, some yada, yada, yada thing. And so I can get the scholarship again. You know? So those things have stuck in my mind. I mean, if we're talking about Independence Junior, and let's start. Now, remember my daughter, when she was 7,
Uh-huh.
she wrote this Independence. Everything, happy birthday that has become probably is the biggest independence song that has been written since after maybe the last one of its kind. I mean, Jamu, Weezer, all of them have big songs. Flying Turkey from years ago. You are bright out of darkness. Ini Kali, Bali, Bao, whatever the man said. All these things are them were written a long time ago. But maybe that's the last independent song that has been written that has stood the test of time for a very, very long time. And when she was 7, this thing started out as a little class project. She started writing the thing and start singing and helping her with thing. The song come out so good. Went in the studio, recorded, bam, the song became an instant hit. And everybody started to cry. Well, they wanted the child to sing the song. They want to see who is the child, and so on. So when she was 7, she didn't get the opportunity. When she was 8, the song get bigger. That was the second year. So the whole agreement started to cry. That for she to sing. Now I remember Peck Edwards, this is Peck, and I call him a lot of this is men. Peck Edwards. Peck Edwards called and he said, we have the child on, your daughter on for the independence celebration. You know, we have to sing the song. So he asked me, I said, yeah, of course. Well, that is it. So I spoke to her mother, and she mother wants so she nice old feet and so on. And the child excited, she excited. And the day before, the 6th, Peck Edwards called me back, and Peck Edwards said to me that a decision was taken, the child can sing. So I said, well, who take that decision? Peck Edwards said to me that the program, it had to be cleared through the cabinet, by the cabinet. And the cabinet said, nah, bye. They can't take that chance because remember this little girl is my daughter, and I might infuse something in the song to embarrass them. So they're taking no chance. And so they kept that child out. I mean, I could remember this thing, Junior, as was yesterday. This child cried. This child locked herself in her room and cried on the 7th of February. Wept bitterly for an entire day because she had so put up she expectation and so on. But you know what they did the next year? The next year, the song got even bigger. And they still didn't take the child to sing. You know what they did? They got a little girl from Carriacou and make the little girl sing the song in the park on the 7th.
So your political decision, or not even political, but so your decision basically hurt you and your kids.
That's what I'm saying. So to hear men coming now and they lead them out, and I just love these things. I mean, these things, in 100 times wars has been happening for donkey years. Has been happening for donkey years. Hurt me, hurt kids, hurt everybody.
Richman made a claim, and he said that one of the reasons that he believed, we had a good conversation, part 1 and part 2. He said one of the things that he believed why he was left out was for political reasons. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, me, I know. He maybe know what he's saying, you see. I can tell. So that's what he feels inside of him. But somebody will point to the fact that just a few months before that, he won the crown. Singing politics, right? So, and that was a big title. For a lot of money. And you would believe that if they wanted to victimize him, that was the time to victimize him, not in some old little independence thing, you know. And they did not. In fact, they embraced him, and he got his Jews, he won his crown. So it will be very difficult now to get somebody that is really, really sharp thinking
Right.
to buy into this.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. All right. So we're moving on. Let's. I know we went to the independent, but I want to go back a little bit. Last year, you had two big songs, right? We spoke extensively about it. You went into the performance. You were defending. What happened?
I do not know, Junior, and the truth be told, it is one of the reasons why I entered this competition, because I felt that, you know, when I didn't tell anybody I was going into this competition, I just sent in my thing. And when Zedel heard me name call, she called me immediately. She called me and said, Daddy, what's wrong with you? I said, you mean you going back in this? You don't tired? You see how you get everything? And I simply said to her, baby, don't worry. I have to face my demons, you know? And the quicker and the sooner I face it, it's better for me. I saw this as a blip. And the truth be told, when the night I was surprised, right? But you cannot be too surprised about results anyway. But I was surprised for one, but then I understood the backdrop against which this thing happened. Because when I sing, Grenville is an intimate place, so you get to feed from the feet of the crowd.
Right.
And I realized that there were hecklers in the crowd. I wasn't singing nothing bad or anything, because how they call it, the song In the Dark of the Sun, that was an excellent song. This song got reviews. I know what I write, so I know when I write a good song.
Right.
And there were hecklers in the crowd. And I believe that it was partly maybe because they felt that I'm playing the fool just as Kid Mitchell. I said, I'm coming back. But you have to understand Calypso and thing. Calypso is a thing. You know what she has I say at the second part in Calypso again? And every time you have a little breeze that just blew. And every time a little breeze blew, the little breeze that just have me. That's how it is, right? And then on top of that, Junior, remember I told you earlier on that for about 12, 13 years, I wrote Calypsos, never sang.
Right.
Book, notebook, I do things. So in me, there is this longing now to make up for lost time, because I feel that that was lost time, right? And so I sing, I like that. And when you think about Calypso, there's nothing much in Calypso really, but the competition, okay?
Right.
And then on top of that, I felt by people would believe, that, you have been there for a very long time. And the longevity that I have, because I have the greatest degree of longevity, I believe, for maybe all Calypsonians that had ever passed in Grenada, because everybody that I started singing with from 1993, they are not singing anymore, except for Randy Isaac. And Randy Isaac, if you think about it, he left Calypso, he took a break for a long time because he had some back and what issues. But I've always been there. So you would believe that people would be happy that, hey, there is a man, he ain't leaving, he holding up the thing. But Grenada and Grenadians have this kind of mindset that once you're doing something for long, especially if you're successful, this man, you had enough.
Yeah.
Give somebody else a chance.
Well, they said that Usman Kelly said that you the new Kit Mitchell of Calypso, because just like how Kit Mitchell said that one for the road and he wasn't coming back last year, which you said, and you came back, and Kit Mitchell came back. Now he's here now, and you're here now as well. So
well, see, the difference between me and Kit Mitchell, really and truly, one, age difference.
obvious, yeah.
Two, I am just singing. Kit Mitchell and them have to go and they have to depend on people to give them whatever. I have to depend on my own skills and my talent and abilities. They have to depend on people to vote for them and do what and what and what. I don't have to do it. Maybe if I had to depend on people to vote for me,
Right.
For Calypso thing, I might have just decided to give it up. Right? But also, why this is a talent. Like
Right.
a talent. God bless you with this thing. You have one life to live. Right? And God give you a talent. He say, go out and do thing with it.
Right.
And a man doing thing with the talent. Everybody else that have the talent give up at some point in time. Somebody needs to stay. Somebody needs to hold the thing together. People have to be, but the feeling I know what I am coming up against. People just fall. So let me tell you something, Julian. I get judged differently.
How so? How you mean? How you mean?
In other words, people don't judge me. It's a competition. But I don't get judged based on the competition. I get judged against myself. That's what they judge me against. All right? Against me in previous years and so on and so forth, which is unfair. But at the same time, boy, that's how it is. And every successful Calypsonian, Ajamu, boy, is he getting it now? Specky get it. All of us have gotten it at some point in time. Once you've been at it for long, you have been successful, people call for your neck. And the truth is that, you know, if you do anything long and your standard go down so much,
Right.
then you could understand. People
Yeah.
calling for your neck. But the standard I know because I sing and I write Calypso. And let me tell you, after a time, I started to kind of, I saw the funny side of the Calypso finals position. I saw the funny side of it after a time because little did they know, I guess they didn't know that I wrote for IMG, right?
Yes.
Who was just starting out and so on. IMG just finding his way on the stage. Now I know what I write, so when I write, I'm in for IMG, me and there. So I know how to judge songs. So I know that IMG is a fupa, right? IMG don't even know what he's doing on the stage. He just finding his way. But IMG beat me. So when I see that, after that time I reflect on that. I say, but you know what it is? This is just a demon that I need to face.
So you are being judged against yourself. You're not being judged as the other contestant being judged against each other. You think that they're looking at your last year and the year before and saying, well, he's not as good as how he was last year.
Well, that's basically what happens. That's what I get. That's what boys you get. All of us get. Anytime we step on the stage, we not judge against who sing number 2 and who sing number 3 and who sing number 8 and who sing number 9. We judge against you. They judge against you in 2007, you in 2000. That's how we are judged.
Interesting stuff. Okay, so I played a portion of the song for this year. I want to play back it in its entirety now, guys. I'll give you an opportunity to watch his full performance. This is Scholar at the Independence Monarch this year. Check it out.
I am a messenger, and that's what I'll say to them. Give her some time. She's not yet in her prime. She's only 15. Oh, give her some time. She's not yet in her prime. She just reached half a century. They run them out. They say Grenada is a waste of time. They cast the doubt. They say that the country is in decline. Since 74, and it's like she don't really go nowhere. In fact, they know that she has been in reverse since that day. But I am her son, a devoted one. With me rod and staff, I'm here on her behalf, just to issue a simple message. Exercise some restraint. I want all our children hold some strength. Please hold some strength. Give her some time. She's not yet in her prime. She's only 15. Give her some time.
She's not yet in her prime. She just reached half a century.
She's still young, cause many others who are seniors, they all modern road, they in stagnant mode, man they see in a lot of trouble, financially they are unstable. Before you criticize her, please consider. She faced rebel, bomb blast and burn, sky red and more, couldn't keep her down, them Yankee come. She's still alive. Many others would not survive. For all you sing this song, give her some time. She's not yet in her. She's only 15. Give her some time.
She's not yet in her prime.
She just reached half a century. So just put up your hand and sing this song. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. They say that her development is slow. They talk tata, point them in wherever they may go. If Christopher Columbus could come back alive, you see. As he see her, he will recognize her immediately. But they talking trash, they deserve some lash. She is so unique, beautiful and sweet, and she is developing, but it is not a secret. She has somewhere to go, and will admit. So all you sing this song, give her some time. She's not yet in her prime. She's only 15. Oh, oh.
Give her some time. She's not yet in her prime. She just reached half a century. She's still young.
No one can debate. She does punch above her weight. So much patriots. Half her on the map. She winning medal in athletics, in the World Games and the Olympics. I proclaim put some respect to her name. She faced Ivan, that deadly storm, and as that gone, Emily come. She take a hit, but didn't retreat. Many others would not make it. So all you sing with me, give her some time. She's not yet in her prime. She's only 15. Give her some time.
She's not yet in her prime. She just reached half a century.
So let's put up your hand and sing the song. Oh, 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 sing for the later. No, for sure, infrastructure could never compare with quite a few of the bigger countries we have out there. Man, in healthcare and in agriculture, she way behind. I am aware that these are some serious mountains to climb. But while they compare, they're not the hits, yeah. It's like cheese and chalk, like light versus dark. The bigger countries they're referencing, planet and then now they existing, while we little countries slowly marching. That is why we sing, give her some time. She's not yet in her.
She's only 15.
Give her some
time. She's not yet in her prime. She just reached half a century. She's still young.
Despite all the talk,
She's still young.
she made it her mark.
Still young.
Chelsea flower show. We jab and go, and it's one thing that I will insult. In fact, I'll boldly assert she is still the most peaceful place on earth. Alive. Now as she face a hereafter, make no mistake, she will prosper. I'm not worrying. The red, gold, and green, 50 years from now, we'll be flying. For dancing and neither some time. She's not yet in her prime. She's only give us some time.
She's not yet in a prime. She just reached half a century.
Now raise up your hand and sing this song. Sing for the leader. Oh, we love her. Sing for the leader. Blow me down, blow me down, blow me down. Sing. I want to hear all you.
Again, guys, that was the winning victory performance there by Scholar Findlay Jeffrey in the 2024 Independence Calypso Final. Scholar, again, we have to tell you, my brother, congratulations. A great performance, a great song. I love it, I must say. And it's a historical performance because 50 is a big deal. I think everybody knows that 50 is a big deal. So you always be remembered for being the king for the 50th anniversary of independence.
And that's what I really wanted to speak about because we didn't speak about that yet.
Yes.
And that is my main motivation for doing this. But the song itself, that song, I wrote that song last year. Remember, last year I wrote for Nivian Cox.
Yes.
Right? He won the competition. And so, because I don't go in independence, I mean, I get so much bad news in independence already. I said, me, I ain't going in this thing again. So I started writing for my son, for Nivian Cox, for these fellas. Finally, Papi Boy last year, Nivian Cox took the title. And so I was thinking about his defense of his title. And so immediately I started writing this song for him to defend his title. All right. And I wrote one verse, a complete verse. And any writer will tell you, once you write one verse, you're good to go. The others would fall into place.
Right.
And then lo and behold, you know, we had some issues, some challenges, and by the way, Nivian Cox, that fella, this guy is like my son. You had him on, and I don't know. I guess he might have told you this in one of his things. He all actually grew up with me. So, and I am happy that this year he started dabbling in the writing. So the song that he did for Independence, he actually co-wrote it with another guy.
Okay.
Which is excellent in my view. And so the truth be told, he has stepped up. But the song itself, I had this thing there. And after I get my blues in August, after I get my blues, and mind you, people that say I can stand to lose, you know. No, a lot of man even sing that already, you know, that I can stand to lose. And you know, Grenadians, a lot of Grenadians doesn't really think deep. So they will pick up something and run with it. If they tell you, boy, Junior, you all stop coming on that program with this red jaws short you had it. Next thing you say, man going on Facebook and say, Junior, I have a red shirt and thing.
Yeah.
Thinking for yourself, you know. Now, how could a man who every single year comes back could that can stand to lose, right? No, you have so many minute time they lose, they melt, you know, they coming back, you know, right? But they believe that they could stand to lose and I can stand to lose. On top of that, if you go through any song of mine and you hear the word judges, I don't sing about judges. You have a whole year. Now, of course, I just be disappointed. Sometimes, of course, after thing, informally with people and so on. But you have a whole year. And usually, when I get so much blows, somehow or the other, I always go back to the drawing board. I always go back and search inside myself.
Right.
So when I get my set of blows in the Calypso, I came home the night, and instead of feeling sorry for myself and causing man, I go and attend to that song and finish write it.
Oh.
That's what I did. I finished write my song the night, and then I know well that song. It turned out I like how he's singing. I call up the old Leston Paul to see if he's still available. Tell me, yeah, send it. I say, boss, you know I want to come in Trinidad. Tell me not, don't worry, you're not coming in Trinidad. And the rest was history.
Nice. A brilliant song. A brilliant song. I mean, a lot of our viewers articulated that this song could, they could sing it for all kind of party. She's only 50. Somebody turning 50 years old. So not only for independence, but it transcends.
That's it.
Brilliant song. We open up the phone lines, and so a few folks could call in, but we have a limited time. I wanted to touch on it really quick, Scholar. In terms of your writing, right? What I wanted to do is to see if we could put together something. Okay, we got a call. Before we go there, we got a call. I can't put it through the system, so you may not be able to conversate back and forth with him, but you'll be able to hear him. I call you on the speakerphone because for some reason my system just went down, so you can't go. Scholar won't be able to speak to you, but you could speak to him. So go ahead, caller.
Sometimes I just wonder where we heading. When woman making child and showing lottery. Just wonder why Grenada comes so. But I just can't bust my brain no more. That's my favorite song from the King. Caller, I want to say congratulations. And you is a master. Yeah, we as artists, just straight to commend other artists because we are the jealousy in us and everybody think them is the best. And, but you is a master. And I told you that many times before. I just give Beast what he deserve. I just give Z what they deserve. I just give Jamo what they deserve. And you is a master. And I will tell you something you don't know. 1993, Eggies came backstage and he tell me I won. I say you lie. I beat Scholar. That's the first name I call. Because I know Voices and I Prefer to Go to Hell was two masterpieces. And we just know who we going up and face. Yeah, we as artists, we just know. Although anything could happen on the night because a man could have the biggest tune and make a mistake. Or a man could have the biggest tune, he could be singing about a boat and he bring presentation showing a car. That has happened. But before we go in the park, we just know who we going up against. And that's the first thing I'll say is, I say, Eggies, why a beat Scholar? Yeah, because Eggies saw the result before me. Congratulations again. And I always ask myself a question that when Grenadians fighting us down and say why we don't leave, time for we to go, we know much times already. I just still see Chuck Dust and them who they in the 90s, in the 80s, taking part in competition in Trinidad. And I just ask myself, how come them man still there and we people have a problem with us? Yeah? I just ask myself that. And I go tell you something and don't laugh. I still hurting from August, but I never show the public. Be safe, man. Take care.
All right, thank you, Specky. Yes.
No, but Specky right too hot from August. I mean, that was another thing in August. August was just a strange year. Up to now, I can't figure out how Specky got left, but why would?
That's his life, right?
Yes.
Hold on, I'm trying to connect this system here so that we can have a conversation you could have a conversation with them. I know your time is limited as well, so just stand by really quickly. Guys, you're watching Right Along Live. We have Finley Jeffrey, the Scholar, just off his big victory in the Independence Calypso competition. Try to connect the phone line so that we could hear the conversation. Oh, it's not working. Okay, let me take this last caller on the speakerphone. Call, caller, you're live. Go ahead.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening, scholar.
Wait, yes, so you won't be able to hear him, but he's hearing you.
Oh, okay. I want to congratulate him on his win.
Yes.
I enjoyed the song. I looked at the competition throughout the whole competition, and he deserved the win. That was the only song that had an upbeat tempo. Everyone was dancing, you know. The lyrics were good. The lyrics, you know, he said where Grenada was, what she went through. You know, people didn't understand, you know. She's young. She's been through a lot. And, you know, give her a break, you know. So, Scholar, you did well as usual. You are a boss, you know. And I think you should take over that name from Beast. You are a Beast in Calypso. I think you should take over that name from Beast. Okay? So have a good night.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, caller. Talking about a beast in Calypso, I saw my phone ringing a couple times, and I think that next caller have to get on the program. Let's see if we can pull him up right now. Guys, you're watching Right Along live, special exclusive interview with Caller. Caller, you live? Yes, hello.
Good night, Junior. How are you doing?
Yeah. So you won't be able to hear Scholar, but Scholar is hearing you. So go right ahead.
Well, first of all, let me tell the brother congratulations. And congratulations, sorry. And we, as usual, we've been rooting for him. Me and my whole house. And you know, he come to Scholar by us.
Yeah.
If I in the Scholar are to be there, and I heard one thing, and well, I'm to support it when they say that he behaved as Kit Mitchell. All I want to tell him is that continue behaving as Kit Mitchell. Because as Pecky say, they want us to go, but when they go, who fills up the space? So unless they ain't come to fill up this space, we ain't going nowhere.
Yes.
However, Junior, there is one appeal, something I'm trying to figure out, and nobody seems to be able to give me the answer.
Uh-huh.
Why is it that in the Caribbean here, the trainees give, we give the trainees the doctorate now?
Yeah.
And we have people like Finley, I ain't even talking about me, people like Ajamu and Specky and all these kind of people. Why we can't give them a doctorate? What do we have to do for a scholar to become Dr. Finley Jeffrey in the art form, with his ability in the art form?
Yes.
But Marshall Montano and
Chuck Doss, and yeah.
Chuck Doss, all of these guys, I don't consider them singing. I mean, yes, they are country difference, but I see we matching up to them anytime. Scholar went to Trinidad and compete, and I think came second in a regional competition. Wizard came at the top of there and stuff. Why these guys cannot be Dr. Finley Jeffrey and Dr. Wizard? I mean, what is the problem? So I don't know how we doing it.
Yes.
Or if we have to call on our government to get it done.
Yeah.
But I don't understand how the trainees get doctorate in Calypso, and we have good Calypsonians here, like Finley and other good Calypsonians.
Right.
Leave all this for the time being, but I think it's time that
And now I go say put in this because your contribution have to be mentioned as well. You made a massive contribution to music, so I'm gonna say put this inside of it.
yes, well, thank you very much. But
Yes.
I am going to tell you, I am going to take it front, and I hope other Grenadians people do it.
Yeah.
I will start to refer to Finley as Dr. Finley.
Well, we need to do it. We need to do it. That probably if we put it in front.
The only Calypsonians we used to use the word mighty, the mighty this and the mighty that and stuff.
Yeah.
We move over to the mighty, and we call it just scholar or whatever. But time that we give to handle and show some recognition to these Calypsonians.
Well, listen,
for the contribution.
I'm right behind you, and I hope the powers that be are watching it and listening this, because I think it's important. His contribution. They need to have a Calypso museum, so folks like Dr. Finley Jeffrey and Dr. Raymond Matthew and Dr. Eli Gilbert and Dr. Elwin McQuilkin could be seen inside this museum and studied for the contribution and work that they've done. So yes, I completely agree with you, and I think we need to champion this.
Because Ollie Krung Specky would have won, Jamo would have won, Finley would have won and stuff. Listen, if we don't preserve those history and the younger ones coming up, they won't see the importance,
True.
They would not see the importance, and they will lose the respect and stuff. I think once a man wins 3 Crown in Grenada,
Mm-hmm.
he should go on a different level.
Right. Absolutely. I agree.
A different level.
I agree. Let's champion this. Because I know you mentioned it to me before, but I think we need to really
So
seriously.
again, my brother, you know I wasn't able to be in the show, but from day one I tell you, we go in this thing. And to the people who didn't make it, man, let me stop crying now, man. You don't make it, you don't make it. You cannot play the game and referee it.
Right.
There are things that in the competition, and that's why it's a competition,
Right.
You might think you're so good, unless somebody else make a mistake and stuff, but sometimes what we don't look at, sometimes somebody else better than you, it's points.
Yeah.
It's points you're going by, and you getting 1 point more than me, you beat me.
Yeah.
You beat me by 1. I get leagues already by half a point,
Yeah. Wow.
You understand?
It's a competition, so somebody can win somebody will win.
You win, you could draw or whatsoever.
Yeah.
So I want to say to the brother, congratulations. And let me continue doing what we're doing. If Dr. Keaton going nowhere, we
All right.
You understand?
Dr. Raymond Matthew Lee. Hey.
Well done, my brother.
All right. Great. Thank you so much, Dr. Raymond Matthew.
Yeah, that's the best. That is the test. And I always say, in all my years singing, me 31 years singing in Kaiso, and I think Specky said it, sometimes you have to give men props. And in the 31 years of singing in Kaiso, I could tell you anybody that this is the most dangerous man in the match.
Yeah.
The most dangerous man. That is the man that was feared the most.
Yeah. And you guys collaborate. So listen, Scholar. So next year, I said to myself, you know what? I'm gonna go in the Mashka. I'm gonna actually put my hat in the Mashka, right?
Well, last year, hold on. Last year we didn't have the Mashka. Last year we had Calypso finals.
Finals, yes.
But if you remember quite well, you was there.
Of course.
But is he doing what?
No, but this time, Scholar, I'm going to be on stage. Now, listen to this now.
Yeah.
let's put together a song as we end up this part here. Now, I want you to give me a topic and just give me 2 lines. I go finish it. That's all I need. Just give me a topic, 2 lines, and I'll go finish it.
Give a topic.
Give me a topic. Any topic, Scholar.
The healthcare.
The healthcare. All right, you gotta give me 2 lines. You gotta give me 2 lines. Yeah, you gotta give me a rhythm or something, Scholar. We do this so people will come back and they'll be like, oh, I remember when Scholar made that tune and the ride along, yeah? Right. So Scholar go with a rhythm.
Well, let me, all right, I'll tell you. The health don't care.
The health don't care.
The health don't care.
Well, we are back up in a Cindy B says she go sing back up. So I
health don't care.
The health don't care.
Well, you find your melody because that don't be the hardest thing, you know, to get the melody.
I don't melody man. I don't make a melody every minute.
Well, there you go.
When we pull the piano.
Want you to hear the health don't care. People dying everywhere. The health don't care. In atmosphere. The health don't care. Finish that. There you go. The health don't care.
The hell don't care.
Oh, God.
Listen, all I joking. I don't touch them people's stage. Eh? I don't touch them people's stage. We are Grenada. I might get boo. I might get throw toilet paper. I stay in my lane. But Scholar, that's a big one though. That big one. The hell don't care. That good one. Listen, Scholar, we went over time, but I gotta thank you for your time, my brother. I want to say congratulations to you again. You did great, and we want to stay around. Don't go nowhere. Next year, come back again. Don't go. Stay.
I deal with them.
Deal with
them. All right,
absolutely, Scholar. Any last word you want to leave before we wrap up?
No, well, this independence celebration is a very special one. We're getting the mood, the vibe, and so on. I don't know if people over in New York and the diaspora are getting the independence pins, how you call them, the pins and so on.
Yeah, I got mine.
Well, there you go. And I must tip my hat at this time to the committee, whoever is organizing these things in New York. I mean, excellent. I am looking at what is happening in New York. And truth be told, in a lot of events, we could take a page from New York's book. You know, I was in the Calypso finals actually, and I must tip my hat to King Hercules for jamming it again. I mean, I'm not sure about the venue that it was held. I think the venue was too small for the kind of night that he had. But one thing I can say, Grenada could take a page from New York Calypso book, because New York, when I see the crown Hercules had, I mean, not because it's New York and New York have nice thing, but Hercules has such a nice crown. Grenada, they play the full crown, you know. And then just passing up scissors, show a piece of cardboard and they're sticking something in it. They may not stop that. You know, so we could learn something. I mean, Hercules had a nice crown like them old big time king and them in Egypt and them thing. Yeah. Excellent. And then I saw a night with Parish. The Parish, right? Man, that was a wonderful event, you know, and when I you know, the funny thing is that, Junior, I think we've mentioned it before, Facebook, your program, social media on a whole has caused this awakening in the diaspora. Yeah. And so you'll find that Grenadians in the diaspora are much more connected to Grenada than they have ever been before. You have to remember that in times gone by, when a man go to America, he take the plane. You have to pay $5 and cents for a minute to talk to him and so on. Now, everybody, so people in New York know thing that is happening in Grenada, and we don't know. Something would happen to my neighbor right there, and somebody in New York would call me and tell me, something happened to your neighbor there that I never knew about.
They sit and ride along.
So the thing is that the thing is connected now, and what I enjoy, Junior, is that in the Grenada thing, I saw some little children.
Yeah.
Don't they even know where Grenada is? But the day in the Grenada thing and the costume and the so on, you could see the deeply Grenadian rooted.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so beautiful. That's so wonderful. And my sojourn, sometimes I come to New York and so on, and I could see the difference immediately. I mean, before when I used to come to New York, man used to come and tell me all kind of stupidness about them, and then, you know what I'm saying, and all this kind of nonsense. No, I don't hear that. This way again.
No.
You getting a raw Grenadian in your skin.
Raw.
What does do you, man? New York people, as a matter of fact, I contend that Grenadians, you have more Grenadians starting like New York people in Grenada now than New York people.
Yeah, Grenadians in New York don't talk like New York. We talk raw. When we talk, like when we speak. You hear me? When we talk.
What does do you, man? I'm telling you that what by the other day, and let me finish with that. The other day, I pass in on 54th and Church going down the road there. I hear a man telling that next man, boy, that piece of sun stand up in my eye, boy. I don't even turn around, I start to laugh, You want to say the piece of sun in your eye. I know it's a great idea, I'm not saying that. I don't even turn around,
Yeah.
I start going, I start to laugh, then I had the man ball me,
You know it's a Grenadian.
A man from River Road, the man tell me they up here 20-something years now. 20-something years now. Never go back. But you're a Grenadian coming out. So,
Yeah.
boy, it's so nice to see this thing. And I tip my hat to whoever is doing this thing in New York, whoever is organizing this thing.
Yes. But New York and Canada and England and all the diaspora, Florida as well, interconnected in the diaspora. We're very patriotic. They say the further away you go from home, is the more patriotic you eventually
become. Yeah, and the more you think, because when I heard your man tell me why I didn't bring up a Jacks for him. I say you want the Jacks to display.
Yeah.
Look at that. Jacks. Yeah. We ain't check on Jacks yet.
I know.
Dying for Jacks.
It's a big thing. But Scholar, listen, on a closing note, I wanted to invite you to our e-bike ride that we had in St. Patrick, because I know you're a Sotez man, right? Krong City, but I know you're singing the next day, so I didn't invite you. But I want to invite you on this. This is an excellent new company that we just launched. It's Riders E-Bike Excursions and Tours, and the next one I want you to come along because I just want you to get a feel of it, and I know that you have been very supportive of Ride Along, and you're a true rider. And I want to invite you, and I'm naming bikes, so I'm giving each bike have a name. I already have one. Number 7 is Rootsman Kelly. What's your favorite number from 1 to 12?
1 to 12?
No, 1 to 10. Sorry.
1 to 10? 9.
Yeah. 9. Okay, 9. All right. So Scala, your bike is gonna be inscripted on the bike. Scala.
So let me get a shoot. So you mean I'm going to ride bike?
Yeah, you can ride.
Check
it out. Hold on. Just check this out. Check this out. Everybody got the gloves? All right.
Grenada from this perspective.
Yeah.
These are places that the regular taxi guys can't take.
No, they can't take.
You know, you're smelling the nice mountain air.
Exactly.
Listening to the breeze. You know what I mean? And just the actual feel of roughing it in the outdoors.
Beautiful forest of St. Mark. In difficulty, this trail, I give it a 9 out of 10 for me. For me, but the fun aspect of it, I'll give it a 10 out of 10 for fun.
For this challenge, you need to go to the gym and physical up yourself.
Oh, this experience has been amazing experience. To be honest, it's one of my first hike, bike ride in the forest, nature. I mean, it's amazing.
Doing this, I initially thought that it would be a great experience for people to come out, get the exercise, get the physical workout, burn some calories, at the same time get to learn about Grenada, because it's all eco-friendly and it's all community tourism. That's what we promote it.
I tell you, hey, e-biking, blaze a shop like a razor. We riding, e-bike, was thing in the night, last thing in the morning, mad.
Yeah, you could do that.
Nice.
So number 9 is you, and we come in St. Andrews next on Sunday. So yeah, your opportunity to ride with us. Ride on tube.
All right.
Try it, you might like it.
I'm an F bike. Junior, you are falling. Me both no healing, you know.
Okay, all right. We'll put all the parts, all the necessary parts on it. But Scholar, we can put you on the e-bike. You're gonna be there. Everybody else doing it, you have to do it too. Number 9, your name, you have to at least write it. All right? That's how we have to. But thanks, we'll stay in touch, my brother, all right?
All right, take care.
Big up.
Yeah.
Let me call Dr. Findlay Jeffrey the Scholar. I want to thank him for coming on and chatting with us, guys. Don't move. We'll be right back.
It's Instacash Grenada. Imagine a game with no numbers to choose from, no draws to wait on, and you can play it every day, including Sunday. That's Instacash. It's fast, it's easy to play, and you win prizes instantly. Instacash. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA. Making dreams come true.
I want you folks to play these 3 games from the NLA. Daily pick 3 cash flow and play with. You will be supporting sports and culture, nation building and our future. So go out and play, folks, make it a must. You will see what the National Lottery is doing for us. When you play pick 3 cash flow and play with, the NLA will support you all the way.
Starting September 30th, Monday to Friday, these 3 games will be drawn mid-morning, 9:45 a.m., midday, 12:45 p.m., and evenings, 7:45 p.m. The National Lotteries, supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Sunday money.
Guys, again, thank you for watching. I want to pick up the All-Pro staffing, All-Pro Health staffing, and this is a remarkable opportunity. I want you guys to write this down. All-Pro NY, which is a staffing agency, is calling all passionate healthcare heroes. If you're ready to take your career to a new heights, All-Pro Health Staffing has the incredible opportunity for experienced RN and CNAs in the New York area for this vibrant community in New Hyde Park, Queens, right? So they're offering, they say, picture this, right? High-paying, long-term contract position that not only reward your expertise, but also provide the flexibility you crave. Whether you're seeking a full-time stability in your job or a part-time flexibility, All-Pro Health Staffing has the right hours and flexibility just to fit your lifestyle. Now, if you are RN, a CNA, and you want to get hooked up with a high-paying job with All-Pro NY, give them a call right now at 516-387-4246. That's 516-387-4246. Write this number down, guys. 516-387-4246. Or check them out online at allpronow.com. That's allpronow.com. All-Pro Staffing Agency, high-paying jobs available right now in the New York area, in the U.S., continental U.S., you could get it. Call again, 516-387-4246. Call All-Pro now.
for an exhilarating adventure? Then look no further than Ride Excursions and Tours. Get ready to explore the great outdoors like never before with our powerful e-bikes. Discover breathtaking sightseeing tours around the island. Feel the wind in your hair and experience nature in its purest form. Now, whether you're a seasoned rider or a beginner, our e-bikes are perfect for everyone. Call us at 473-422-1011 to book your excursion or visit ridersebikes.com. That's ridersebike.com to reserve your spot. Unleash your adventurous spirit with Ride Excursions and Tours, where every journey becomes an unforgettable adventure.
Yeah, so that's the number again, guys, for the Ride e-bike. The number that you call is 516-387-42. Sorry, not Ride e-bike. I don't know if I said Ride e-bike, but All Pro Now Staffing. If you want a high-paying job, CNA and RN, the number is right there on the screen, 516-387-4246, or call All Pro Now, CNA and RN. Guys, if you have a business and you want to advertise on Ride Along Live, what are you waiting for? Give us a call. We will put together a viral promotion for you to ensure that your commercial, your ad reach as much people as possible. Also, guys, your ad could also be running inside of the Esplanade Mall. We have a kiosk there. We have 2 big screen TVs and ads rotation there, foot traffic there, unlike no other. So if you want to advertise, you get Ride Along Live, you get Ride Along platform, you get the live programming, and also your ad inside of the Esplanade Mall. So all everybody are watching us in the Esplanade Mall, we want to say thank you for watching, and big wave, big wave, big wave. All right. Also, thanks to our producer, Lois JJ. How you doing? Thank you so much. Working so hard behind the scenes, making sure everything happen and work out. And we were telling you earlier, guys, about the Ride e-bike. Well, Sunday was a massive success as we went through the ride inside of St. Patrick. Everyone had a great time, guys. Listen, if you have not yet booked for on this ride service, you have to get with it. Everybody is riding, okay? And yes, guys, I do agree we should name some bikes after females. So not only males, we want females too. So some of the bikes will be named after our top riders on Ride Along. Yes, don't worry about it. We'll have female names on the bike as well. So that was in St. Patrick this Saturday, guys. Past Sunday. And this week, this Sunday coming, on the 4th of January, we're doing this thing called Ride and Tube. We're teaming up with Adventure Island Tours. Hopefully I'm getting it right. Let me see. Adventure Island Tours. Why am I calling them Adventure? Fantastic Island Adventures, right? Fantastic Island Adventures. They are one of the premier tour operators on the island. So we're teaming up to do this bike and tube. So we're gonna start over there at Pearls Airport. We're coming around Paradise, you're riding around Paradise, going up Lafayette. We're going in the back there, we're busting out by Mellows, right? And heading on to Baltazar. When you get to Baltazar, guys, we're gonna have lunch, and then we jump on the tube. We tube down Baltazar River, we come back, and we have another set of lunch. This is the only excursion that feeds you about 3 times. You're never going to be out of things to eat and drink, all right? So book right now. Now, if you just want to tube because you don't want to ride or you can't ride for whatever reason, you could click this link right here and just tube. You just tube. Tubing is only $80 for tubing, and it does come with refreshments as well. Click that link and book for tubing only, right? So if you want to bike and ride, you click this link, put it up. Bike and ride is this link, and only tubing, you click this link right here. Okay? Want to see you guys there. You have no excuse. No excuse. None. Thank you so much. So don't forget, guys, you got to book with us now because we only have limited spots on the ride. Book tonight, or you could gift a ride to somebody. You could gift a ride to somebody, give them a gift card, and then they could be a part of the experience. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being a part of our program today. We say thank you and see you guys tomorrow.
Ministry of Tourism and Economic Development and the Grenada Tourism Authority extend a warm welcome to visitors and returning nationals visiting for Carnival and summer vacation. We do hope you enjoy your stay with us, and we invite you to return with friends and family to celebrate our 50th anniversary of independence on 7th February 2024. Tourism is my business, your business, our business.
Let me just say before I go, guys, if you want to rent your e-bike, rent our e-bike for a day or so, you just want to get on the e-bike and do your own thing, you could also go into the Esplanade Mall and rent our e-bikes right here. That's the link. It's $99 for the entire day, 99 EC, guys, for the entire day, or you could call 473-422-1011. If you can't get a rental, you surely could get a bike, an e-bike, to get around the city. Call 473-422-1011. You get 1 day rental for only $99. Can't get any better than that. Riders e-bike in the Esplanade Mall. Also, guys, let me tell you about JetBlue. JetBlue making it or facilitating some amazing rates for Grenada for independence. Book right now. Head on to Grenada. I believe I saw three direct flights to Grenada. Wow. Book right now with JetBlue. Go to jetblue.com for amazing rates to Grenada for this independence. If you're coming in from Boston, JetBlue has a direct flight from Boston into Maurice Bishop International Airport on a Saturday. And of course, you can book from JFK every single day. Book with JetBlue right now. Go to jetblue.com.